Hello, and welcome back to the Wardens of Westray. Thanks for joining us today. To recap, we last left off with our students here having just discovered their powers after being involved in a horrible accident at a college party, uh, resulting in the number one hero and the number one villain of this future American sci-fi universe facing off, which resulted in experimental canisters holding chemicals exploding and basically lopping onto the heroes you see before you, or the people you see before you, as well as there are multiple people who had died, and suddenly, as they have found themselves after a little bit of time in a AIMTech headquarters, they have found themselves back in their college dorms, seemingly with the world seemingly unaware of the events that occurred. But they remember. With that, we are. Oh, I'd also like to say that we thank everybody for the views for the last video. We're gonna hopefully be able to keep bringing you good content. While having fun ourselves. With that, we'll do just brief introductions, and then we'll start the game. My name is Sam. I'm the dungeon master for tonight. Right above me in the video, you'll see Punk.
Hi, I'm Punk. I will be playing Ravaad.
And above him, you'll see Kyle.
I'm playing Clay.
And then, go ahead.
Just a rich playboy
athlete. And then below me, we have Dakota.
Hey everybody, Dakota. I'm playing Luke. He's your southern nerd, really into comics and gaming, but he also has a background in wrestling and MMA.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so with that, I'm sorry I sounded robotic there. I'm messing around with some voice changers that can kind of do their own thing sometimes. Hopefully that won't happen very often. So with that, we are going to pick up a little bit after the end of our last session. We're going to pick up on... Oh, wait. This is supposed to be... Go. We are going to pick up on the weekend after... Or, sorry, not the weekend. The week of the event still. It'll just be the next day. So it'll be Wednesday of the first week in which they discover their powers. Also, the first week of classes. The Tuesday that you guys had experienced had gone off, pretty strange, as you had, kind of discovered your powers. The rest of the day was kind of a haze, kind of a blur, as you're kind of coming to grips with the events of the prior day, or of the weekend. Wednesday, however, is a new day. And with the beginning of a new day, you hear your phone going off. Luke, you hear your phone going off for the start of the new day. Your alarm has gone off.
Okay. I'm assuming I have the alarm labeled. Is it for class?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna get up and start getting ready for the day.
Okay. Now your first class for the day is writing, which you share with no one. I don't think, right?
I've got the writing class.
The writing, yeah, I got a
Oh,
writing
okay.
class. With Clay.
So you and Clay have your writing class that you need to get to at 10. Ravaad, your first class is at 9:30 in the morning. So you had already slipped out.
Yes.
As you slip out, prior to you see everybody kind of how are you guys sleeping, as you've gone through these transformational, changes.
Hard.
Yeah, I'm sleeping in my underwear because I felt hot and I was sweating. So
Okay. Ravaad, you head off to your class. The sun is pretty high up at this point, like the nice breezy day. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary as you head off to your class that morning, which you have
I have
music theory. Yes. Okay. For wow. Hold on. How did this happen? You guys look like little bugs there. There we go. Fix that. Okay, so you guys, as you guys are getting up for your class, you see that Aaron is still passed out on his bed, snoring pretty intensely as he does, with with no movement really beyond just snoring. So your writing class, you guys kind of start getting dressed. You get a text message, Clay. You get a message to your phone. It's from a number that appears to be blocked.
Yeah, I'll check the message.
It says, it says 11, no, sorry. It says 1 p.m. Report to Sunset Mall. We'll meet.
Okay. Yeah, it's right during my economics class.
did my bad. I meant to ask. You're up and getting ready too, right? Whenever like, did you have an alarm set? Okay.
I'm just gonna put my phone away. Keep it.
Okay. Put the phone away.
Yeah.
Okay. Luke, as you're getting ready, a song just randomly starts playing on your phone. The song is not one you've heard before, and it's not one that you feel is particularly your style. It seems pretty random that it's just popped up. It's just started playing.
All right, I'm gonna pick up my phone and kind of look at it.
As you look at it, the image of the album that's playing on the phone suddenly starts to shift, and it suddenly starts to shift until it turns into a face, and it's a face that seems, like those masks that have the LED stuff on them that kind of like shift around or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The face pops up on the screen, and it starts talking to you. It says, "Hello, can you hear me?"
I'm kind of like looking at the screen like, what the hell?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who is this?
We are the ones that search for those who have been wronged.
Okay.
We are called Legion.
Have I heard of this before?
Make me a history check.
First of all, so let's see. And that's a skill, right?
That is it's academics, sorry. Academics, it is a
Okay.
skill, it's smarts.
All right, which I have a D6. Nice. All right, so 2d6s. I'm gonna.
Well, it's you have a skill in academics?
Yeah, I have a D6 in academics,
Okay,
and then
great.
the wild. Right, that. Ignore those two. I'm about to roll now. Two twos.
Ooh.
Nope.
You haven't heard of them. This is the first time you've heard of this you've heard of this name.
Okay. So what do you want?
We are looking for candidates. You were involved in a rather severe incident, were you not?
Look,
Hey, Luke, I'm gonna take a shower first. All right.
yeah, man, go ahead. Go ahead. Look, Legion, whoever you are, I'm kind of in the middle of getting ready for class. This isn't really a good time. I don't know if this is some kind of game or if this is some serious business, but I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to you later, maybe I won't.
He says, if you find yourself wanting to communicate, play this song again. We'll find you.
Okay, thanks.
And the song ends. So I'm distributing bennies now. Here we are. Okay. Yeah. So the song ends. Goes back to like your regular playlist of whatever you listen to whenever you're getting ready in the morning.
I'm gonna quickly just bring up the internet real quick and kind of like search for Legion, try to figure out what it is.
Okay. You see as you Google Legion, or the equivalent of Googling Legion.
Google.
Yeah, you Google. You see a couple results. Namely, there is a result that has it listed as a anti-government organization that specifically focused on removing superheroes from their like status as like preferred citizens, essentially. But they have not been heard from in 60 years.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna walk up to the bathroom door while Clay's in there and kind of like as I'm like reading all this, I'm gonna get close enough to the door where he can hear me and be like, "Hey, Clay, you ever heard of Legion?"
Am I rolling, baby?
Yes, you are.
Okay, academic.
Yes.
Four.
Nice.
Okay. You have heard of Legion. In fact, I keep kicking my camera. In fact, what you had heard of from Legion was actually from your father. In that he so they haven't been heard from in about 60 years. Plasta weapon hadn't happened for probably about, you say, like 20 years ago, I think would sound about right. 20,
Ish,
15
yeah.
years.
Yep.
So he actually has studied. He'd mentioned that he had studied some of their technology that Karma had actually found in one of their warehouses, although they were never able to identify a real culprit. Karma had actually found their warehouse and confiscated some of their tech, which was damaged and kind of like, not functioning. And the basis of Plasta Weapon was built from the tech that Legion had used.
Is this public knowledge, or is this just like only he would know?
This is kind of more specific knowledge to him, like his dad talking about it. Although certainly if you were involved with like a government agency or something like that, they would know that too.
Interesting.
Are you talking about that old tech group about pulling heroes out of power?
Yeah, I think they just hacked into my phone. This is weird, man. First we get superpowers, and now Legion is contacting me.
I'm gonna shut off the water and open the door. Justin Towel. I'm gonna say Legion's been gone for 60 years, man.
Well, I don't know anyone else that could have hacked into my phone like they just did.
Any hacker worth 2 cents. Pretending to be Legion, maybe.
Hopefully. I'm not trying to get involved in all that, man. I'm just trying to get ready for class. You done in here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hop in the shower. As
I
he
got a
leaves.
weird text too.
What was it about? As I like close the door and I start getting undressed and stuff.
They want me to come meet them in the library at 1:00. Didn't say anything. That's it. All the details I could get.
You want me to go with you?
You got class? I think I'm gonna skip mine.
I think we did say I had class. Let me check my thing real quick. I have to check my schedule. I might have class, but if you really need me, bro, I'd rather you be safe, and I'll go with you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get dressed and head off to class. I'll see you there.
All right, man.
Okay. So as you guys, Luke, what do you do as he gets ready and he leaves? You doing anything in the room?
I'm just gonna shower and brush my teeth and stuff, hygiene, and then get dressed and get ready to go to class too.
Okay.
So I might just be like a few minutes behind him.
Okay. Clay, as you get into, it's a writing class you guys are going into, right? As you go into your writing class, you see that they, instead of like the typical college classroom where, there is kind of an auditorium and like a podium at the bottom, it kind of more resembles like a high school art classroom. So there are kind of flat tables, spread out. And as you come into the class, the professor says, the professor is a kind of elderly woman, who seems to be like pretty out there. Pretty, like, her hair is kind of frazzled. But as every person comes in, she greets them in, and asks them, like, how are you doing? She as you walk into the class, you hear her say like, "Oh, I hope everyone has their writing assignment from the other night. Remember, you just needed 5 things. What you want to get from my class this semester, how a story you wish to write by the end of the semester. She says a theme in which you would like to explore your writing. A book that you would like to publish one day. And 5th is a friend whose work you could review. What do you want to learn as an editor, I should say?" So she says, "So please have out your assignment. I wish to collect it, at the end of the class." She says, "So those of you who stayed up too late on Tuesday night and slept in too late this morning, you have a little bit of time before I'm going to collect it. And as you come and you sit down," she says, "and please sit in the place you sat in on Monday. It'll be far easier for me to remember faces and names."
I'm just gonna take a seat in the back somewhere and begin working on the homework.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is our first time in this class because we missed the last one, right?
Because you missed Monday, but you
Yeah.
were, as far as everyone is concerned, you were there.
Is there an empty seat near Clay I can take?
There's an empty seat. Yeah, there's an empty seat near Clay.
All right, I'm gonna sit next to him, just like, shit, man, we got to get this assignment done.
As you guys start, kind of working on it, you kind of hear her as like a blur in the background, kind of like the Peanuts parents, type thing. But make me Luke and Clay, make me a notice check.
Notice. Let's see what my notice is. Cool, D6. Hey, 6. Roll again.
Okay.
All right, 10.
Okay.
I got a 4.
10 and a 4. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. As you guys are sitting there writing, you hear the wop 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 wop. You look down the way you feel kind of in the, like, the hairs raising up on your neck. As you kind of pick up and look around to investigate it, you notice a woman, a classmate, sitting in kind of the second row. This is like a 5-row classroom. She's sitting in the second row and she's looking down at her notes writing, but she's looking at you. She has she looks to be about 5 foot 5 inches. She's got light brown skin, light brown eyes, and curly dark hair.
Have we ever seen this girl before?
You have not.
Hey, you see her looking over here?
Huh?
Her
Yeah.
right there. Is she looking at us like?
She's kind of
she
like
recognized us or something?
she's like writing, and she is like side staring at you as she writes, like looking down a little bit and looking back up.
I'm gonna lean over in front of Luke and slowly lift up my glasses, looking right at her.
She looks back down and starts scribbling, or she starts like writing a little bit more fastidiously into her notebook.
Hey man, I'm whispering, so only Clay can hear. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, and she's just taking, I don't know,
I think she
writing
likes you,
about
mate.
us or something. Or what if she works for those people? You know, the ones that were experimenting on us?
Are you daft? What?
I don't know, man. Like, you saw what happened the other night.
You sound schizophrenic, dog. What? Ooh, she's just our classmate. She's just writing. She's probably got a crush on you. That's it. What are you talking about?
I don't
What you
know.
freaking out? Just say
Listen,
hi.
first we got superpowers. Then I got contacted by Legion. You got a weird text. And now this girl's looking at us taking notes. I don't know. I kind of don't rule anything out anymore.
I got an idea.
Don't tell me you're gonna get
I'm gonna lean over to the girl. Hey, try to get her
Now
attention.
she is 3 rows away from you as you are calling out. So everybody is looking at you like,
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore everyone else. Just try to single her out.
I'm just like this. I'm like, I'm sorry for my friend.
she's still like refusing to look at you as you're calling out.
I'm gonna try a little bit longer, then get out of my seat.
The professor smacks her hand on your table and says, "Excuse me, does there seem to be a problem here?"
No, I'm sorry. My friend's just really excited to, get into writing. He needs to sit back down and finish his project.
Yes, well, it seems that you appear to be harassing one of your fellow students. That wouldn't be very Westray Stingray, would it?
Oh no, man, I'm not harassing anybody.
Hmm.
Is she looking this direction?
She is looking in this direction now that there's more of a stir being
Now that I got an
caused.
opportunity, I'm gonna make eye contact. I'm just gonna say, I was just wondering if I could take a look at your notes, and I'm gonna try to use mind control, persuade her.
Would you roll?
Three.
No.
You fail. She kind of holds her hand to her head for a second and says, "Professor, can I be excused?" And the professor turns around and says, "Yes, you may. Just have a friend, a classmate, email you the notes from the class today." She says, "Thank you, Professor. I'm just not feeling very well." And she leaves.
Was I able to notice her kind of like holding her head since she was looking in our direction?
Yeah. It wasn't like super like subtle. It was like,
Okay, I kind of sit there for a second, and then I look to her, and then I look to Clay, and I look back to her, and then I put 2 to 2 together in my head, and then I just glare at Clay like, "Bro, really?"
I thought it would work.
As you say you thought it would work, the professor is still standing above you and says, "Now, Mr. Davenport, how do you think your father would feel hearing that you are disturbing classmates in a writing class?"
I don't know. Do you think you can get a hold of him? I can't.
She kind of, Do not keep this behavior. Do not continue this behavior. Or we will have sterner problems. Do you understand?
Right. I apologize. Continue.
It says, "Everyone, back to work." Cut, Ravaad, you are in your music theory class and having a great time. Everybody is like, they're they're sitting there, learning about music theory as one does in a music theory class. And Ravaad already knows all of it, all the stuff that the professor is teaching. So he can basically just chill. Somebody. Do you talk to anybody in your class? Oh, you're muted.
No. Ravaad is kind of keeping to himself, kind of just maybe glancing around, maybe looking at his whatever paperwork he has in front of him.
Yeah, you've got a couple handouts from the professor.
Yeah, and he's as a professor's like describing or like going on one of those professor type rants about how much passion he has for music theory. Ravaad just kind of just like, yeah, okay, and then filling out just the information on the sheets.
Okay. After so your class goes for, and yes, we do have actual class lists ordered out here. Your class goes from what, 9:30 till
11.
11.
Yeah.
So your class wraps up at 11. No problems. Nobody talked to you. You didn't have to talk to anybody. They were just filling out, paperwork basically the entire time. Taking notes as he's talking. Your professor does let you know that music theory is a performance-based class, and so you will be performing in the class to prove your mastery of music theory.
Okay.
Now for Clay and Luke, your class goes till 11. What do we say? 11. Your class goes till 11:30, I think. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, I think you said it was like an hour and a half, so that would be 11:30.
Okay.
It started at 10.
So yeah, your class goes till 11:30. You get out the rest of the time, no real issues. As you get out of your class, make me another notice check.
Okay.
Both of you.
Oh, are you meaning me?
All of you.
Okay, notice.
Yep.
You said that was under.
Nice. Another 6. All right, so I got a 9.
Okay.
Ignore this. Ignore this.
I got 4.
Magic number, baby.
I got a 3.
Okay. So 4, a 3, and a 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I want to say they're out after me. I'm in the room. I'm checking the upload of the VOD I started the weekend prior.
Okay.
Or not VOD, but blog.
Well, you guys are not back in the room. You guys are walking out of your classrooms. And Luke, you got a 6, right?
I got a 9. I got
9?
a 6 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. And Clay, you got the 4, and then Ravaad got the 3. As you guys walk out of the class, Luke, you see as you're kind of walking outside. Like I said, it's a pretty cozy day, pretty breezy day. As you are walking around, going to your next class, which is the physical fitness class, right?
Yes.
As you're going to your next class, you happen to look up and see a little shimmer. It doesn't look like a like stars or anything like that. It's only like noon. But you see a little shimmer in the sky. It seems odd to you.
Hey, Clay, you see that?
And Clay, you see it as well.
You're muted, by the
You're
way.
muted.
Was it like a plane or something?
It does not look like a plane. It's not moving. It's just staying exactly where it is until suddenly it disappears. No more shimmer.
We're definitely being watched, man. What else could it have that have been? Like, they're spying on us.
UFOs? I don't know. Don't worry about it, man. You're freaking out.
All right. Well, I kind of look around. I want to grab Clay and kind of lead him to the side where there's like nobody within earshot of us. Like, man,
Yeah, there's a couple places like pillars that you could kind of dodge behind. People are coming and going, outside of class, more focused on getting to their class than and their other like collegiate problems than two guys talking outside.
okay. I'm gonna say it low enough. It's not really a whisper, but like low enough that other people can't hear me. Like, yo, what the hell, man? You're just using your powers like that in public?
We got them. What are we not going to use them?
Well, we should lay low. Like, you can make us a target more than we already are.
We're already. Look, you're right about being watched. I'm sure AIM has got some operatives out here watching us, watching our everything. That's why we're safe right now. We've become assets. I don't know about that thing in the sky. Oh, I don't know about any of that, but they don't. I'm pretty sure AIM doesn't have UFOs, but you can bet they are watching us. Those containers, those chemicals, who knows how much that could have cost? We're worth a lot of money. They'll keep us protected.
Yeah, well, what if they don't want us using powers on? I mean, what if that girl was actually innocent and you just try to mind control her? I can't go around making
To
molten
give her
fists.
to give her my notebook. To give her a notebook. I didn't do anything wrong.
Bro, listen, I think you're being a little too relaxed about these powers, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna use mine. You can use yours if you want to.
Well, just promise me you won't like do anything bad, like don't hurt anybody or anything like that.
I'm not hurting anybody, dude. Chill out.
Okay, I'm just saying your power's pretty badass, and I feel like out of everyone, you having mind control is probably the worst idea.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thanks for your concern.
All right, listen. You said that thing was at 1 from that text.
Yeah. Trying to come.
So I have class today at 2, but I mean, I may be able to make it there and then get to class on time.
Go for it, man. I want some answers.
All right, I'll go with you.
So send Ravaad a text.
All right, I'll do that. Got you. I'm gonna send the text, let him know we're going to the library at 1.
It's the mall. The mall at 1.
Or the mall. My
Yeah.
bad. Mall.
That's fine.
That's I said library.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Ravaad, you get the text. Sunset Mall at 1.
How long is the gym class?
Well, you and Luke are in that gym class together.
Wait, quick question. You said gym class?
Or physical education, whatever it was?
Sports medicine, right?
Yeah, that's at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the right track. And today is Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Or you said Wednesday? Okay, got you.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so your class is at 2 p.m., Ravaad. Not
gym?
yet.
Physical fitness?
Yeah. Medicine. Sports medicine.
I have sports medicine at 2.
Yep. So you get the. What do you send in the message, Luke?
Real quick, I think you're getting the physical fitness class I have with you. Is Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. I think you're getting my sports medicine class and your physical fitness class confused. But
Okay.
you said what did I send him?
Yeah, you send him a text. What do you say?
I just texted him. I was like, "Hey, Ravaad, Clay and I going to the mall at 1 o'clock to look into some weird shit. I'll be back. I should be back in time for the class at 2. I
Okay.
assume we're just taking your bike, Clay.
Yeah.
I send him back. Okay, I'll see if I can make it.
All right. So we go to. Oh, I called it Sunset Mall. It's Sailset Mall. Give it a second. Tabletop's not responding. Give it a moment. Okay, so as you guys are taking Clay's bike, right?
Yeah.
As you
And I
guys,
sit on it really awkwardly since I'm behind him, and I have to like hold on to him.
We got a hot topic here.
All right, you guys pull up.
No. In this world, it's shot topic.
yeah. Okay, so as you guys pull up, you the activity is going crazy. You know, in college, everybody has different different schedules and the like. So there are tons of college students that are already here roaming around. Clearly, I don't have the models for all of them, but whatever, they're around. So as you guys walk in, what are you looking for? It looks exactly like this space. As you come into Sunset Mall.
All right. As we come in, I'm kind of like scanning around, seeing if I see anything like out of place.
Okay. Nothing particularly out of place. Although actually, make me a notice roll. Sorry.
Okay. And as I'm looking around, I'm like, so where are we meeting this whoever, Clay?
I don't know. Take a seat. Get some food. Send them a text. I'm gonna take, and then I'm gonna sit at one of the
Oh wow.
2 6s.
tables here, and I'm gonna text back that number here.
Okay.
I got a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There does not appear to, on first pass, there does not appear to be anything out of the ordinary. Traffic is kind of moving around on both levels of the mall. Throughout the food court here, you see, people coming and going to the different sections, grabbing food, all that kind of stuff. You do look around and happen to see one person who is sitting at a table in the back of the food court, kind of sitting up with a magazine in front of him, kind of looking over it. Really sort of, he's got like a black hat on, sunglasses, like black sunglasses, black cloak, all that kind of stuff. So he kind of sticks out. But he's hard to see. You only noticed him because as he's walking, or as people are walking through the crowd, you manage to catch a glimpse of him. And as soon as you catch a glimpse of him, somebody walks in front of him again, and he's not there.
Say, hey, Clay, you see that?
What?
Oh no, there was some guy over there. Kind of seemed weird. He was there 1 second and then he's gone now, like something out of a movie or something.
Yeah, was he taking notes too?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. I wonder if that's our guy.
Now Clay, you said you texted the number here.
Yeah.
Okay, you get another message that says you didn't come alone.
Didn't tell me to.
It says, who's the friend?
Nobody.
He says, meet me in the Victoria's Secret upstairs. Third aisle. Bra section. Alone this time.
They want me to meet him in Victoria's Secret.
What? Is some kind of weirdo or something?
Maybe it's a chick.
Oh, well. And what I thought was a guy, right? Or what I could
Yes. Yep.
say. I mean, person I just saw was a guy, but I don't know. Maybe.
Could have seen anybody. Man, you've been real paranoid.
I feel like you've been too relaxed about this whole situation.
Dude, I can make anybody do what I want them to do. This is great.
Yeah, that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, don't get me wrong. This shit is super cool. I mean, having superpowers is super cool. I fucking love comic books and stuff, but it's scary, man. It's scary.
I
Anyways,
kind of like.
what do you
They
want
want me
to
to
do?
come along. I want you to watch my back.
I mean, I can wait for you outside of the store, so I'm at least close to you.
They already know you're here.
All right, I'll stay
want
by
you
the
to stare
entrance. I won't even walk in. You guys do what you do, but I'll be close enough that if you need me, just yell for me and I'll run in. Okay.
All right.
All right, you go ahead. I'm gonna wait here
Alright.
about 30 seconds.
Perfect. There you go.
Come on, man. I watch enough movies and read enough comic books. Like, I got this.
Kick up. Beeline toward Victoria's Secret.
Ravaad, if you were making your way here, how would you be doing that? Would you like call an Uber or something?
I have a bicycle.
Okay. Yeah, you come into the mall right as you see Clay going up the elevator or the escalator. And you see Luke kind of sitting there watching him as he goes up.
I kind of walk up to Luke and tap him on the shoulder to let him know I'm here.
Okay. I didn't describe my character because I know this is people's the first time like seeing my model.
Oh yeah.
But you
Okay.
can Ravaad, you see that I'm in just like black sweatpants, a black hoodie, athletic shoes, kind of just like really casual fit. Um, I see you walk up and tap me. What do you got going on?
So my character, he's doing his best to not look like he is from where he's from. So he's got slacks on, some you can see he's ironed them, and he's got a shirt, button up shirt. Yeah.
Okay, I see you looking spiffy. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You made it.
He kind of holds out his hand, like as in what's going on.
I kind of looking to where Clay's at, and then looking back to him. I lean into him, and I'm like, look, man, Clay got this weird text. He wanted me to come along. Apparently, the guy or whoever this is wants to meet him alone in Victoria's Secret. But I'm here to make sure he doesn't get in any trouble. You coming with me?
He kind of. Did I see Luke kind of going up the stairs?
Clay,
said that-
going up the
Or
escalator.
Clay. My apologies. I kind of
Yeah.
look up. I look up in that direction. I kind of go.
All right. Well, has he made it far enough that we can start following him now?
Yeah. He's
Alright, I get up.
he's actually gone a little bit longer than you were wanting to since Ravaad came up and started talking to you.
Okay. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. And I'm not like I'm moving faster than walking, but I'm not like jogging or anything. Kind of like a hurried walk.
Okay. Clay, you get upstairs. You go into the Victoria's Secret. You go into the Victoria's Secret. You find the bra aisle. And you see a man standing there with a black hat, glass, like sunglasses, and a dark cloak on.
Oh, great. Not a girl. Who are you? Wait.
You're-
Sorry. You are the one who sent this, right?
He says, you were experimented upon, correct?
Are you okay?
Do you feel different?
I guess so. Who are you?
What power did you gain?
I could show you.
This. I would be careful. There are so many people around. You wouldn't want them to get hurt, would you?
Yeah, it's not that kind of power, but
Says yours might not be.
who are you?
Don't concern yourself with such questions right now. First, we need to figure out, what are they not telling you? Why are they not telling you? Yes, aim check.
Just as eager to find out myself.
Well then, perhaps we have a partnership. I wish to know what was in those chemicals as well.
What are you proposing?
I'm proposing a little solicitation. There is work to be done. AIMTech has long overshot the boundaries of what they should be doing. And now, civilians killed, minds erased, changed. For what? To cover up some greasy government dealings. It's not right. It's not right. You don't think it's right, do you? That's why you're here.
It's pretty fucked up, yeah.
Right. So, partners,
You know who I am, right? You know who my
Clay.
father is?
Clay Davenport.
Makes you think I'd work against AIMTech.
Well, for starters, you don't have the greatest relationship with your father, correct?
Been looking into me.
Oh, it's not so hard to find information on the family of a arms dealing mogul.
Yeah, I've been finding that out.
Anyone with the internet can access quite a decent bit of information about you.
Right.
But I want to know why Mr. Davenport's son was involved in a serious accident. Is okay and returns to school like nothing ever happened.
Guess it's just my privilege, huh?
Yes, I suppose you could say it's just your privilege, but not many have that privilege. How about we make things equal? Make things right.
What do you want to bring down AIM-Tech or something?
No, nothing so definitive as that. More like some shake-ups.
I'm listening.
You help me find all the others who had been exposed to the chemical. And together, we can bring AIM-Tech to justice.
I'll think about it.
Do. Please do.
And he starts to turn away. Luke and Ravaad, you guys kind of get up to the scene. You know, outside Victoria's Secret. How far are you guys keeping a distance outside of the store?
I'd probably be like, since there's a seat right here, because he's inside the store, right?
Mm.
I'd probably sit like on the bench thing right here
Okay.
in front of the entrance.
Yeah, I'm kind of standing next to him, hands in my pockets.
Clay, as he turns, he
Says, I did tell you to come alone, but it's fair. I understand. Hopefully, someday we'll be able to trust each other. Fairly well.
and
Yeah.
he goes into the employee door of the like behind the counter and walks behind the door.
Oh. Okay. That was weird.
Who was it?
Couldn't tell you. Big, dark, freaky guy, dark, low voice. He wants to find everyone else who's affected by this chemical. He wants to gather us. He wants to hold AIM-Tech responsible, apparently.
Think we can trust him?
No clue.
Yeah.
I would have done some mind control stuff on him, but kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, I mean, the way you described him, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy I saw downstairs. Who knows? What if I kind of look around and lean in? What if he has powers too?
That's what I was thinking.
What if he's a villain? Or what if AIM-Tech are the villains? Or they're both villains?
Whatever it was, he wants some more power. He wants to get everyone else that got powers from that event, gather them up, put them to a common goal against AIM-Tech. I don't know.
Wait, does he know about me and Ravaad?
He knew there was others. I'm not sure. He only mentioned me by name.
Well, maybe we can use that to our advantage. But I'm gonna look at the time on my phone. What time is it?
Now it's about 1:30. Sorry,
Shit.
it's about 1:15.
Okay, 1:15.
Yeah.
I mean,
gotta
if
get
he's
back to class, man.
Oh, yeah, class. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll just hang out here till basketball practice, probably. Thanks for coming, Ravaad. Thanks a lot, bud. I'll have them on the shoulder.
Hey, we'll talk about this later when there's less eyes and ears around.
Yeah.
As I get up and I get ready to leave, I kind of turn and look back into Clay. I'm like, Clay, don't get in any trouble while you're here, man.
As you turn and you say that, you hear, "Ah! He stole my purse! He stole my purse!" As you look down, you hear the calling. It sounds like it's coming from the food court area.
I'm gonna run to the edge here and look over.
Okay.
Is this a just enough application of our powers for you?
And now we're going to initiative.
Oh,
So this is going to be what is called a dramatic task. Which is the first time we're doing this, so we'll see how smoothly that goes, but we're gonna try it. So, this is what is considered a challenging. This is going to be what is considered a challenging dramatic task, because there are people running around, who are kind of blocking your path, and there are mall cops who are also trying to catch this person. You see the guy is down, on the in the food court, and is also surrounded by patrons of the mall. 1 second, and I need this. Clicking through my millions of tabs. Boo. Boo-doo-doo. Oh, come on. All right, whatever. Okay, so to set up, you guys have more than one person can attempt the task at once, such as crewing different stations in a falling starship, blah, blah, blah. Assume each player will use that as fair. Okay, so performing the task, you guys need to make a relevant skill check. You guys, let me just see real quick. Play means no get a task token for each success, right? Please remember to use that. Mobile skills, application, just traps. Okay, so you guys each have your initiative, right? You flip those over, and we need to determine who is going first.
I have Jack of Hearts.
Okay, so you guys as a collective, one of you guys can go to try to capture him, or try to catch him, or all of you guys can choose to try to catch him. Here's the thing: in a group task, you guys can actually hurt each other's chances at completing this dramatic task. So overall, you guys need sorry, 1 second. Action card is a club. Who got a club? Did anybody get a club?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Don't worry about that yet. Okay. So, who starts? It's Ravaad. Ravaad, what are you doing as you see this guy is trying to run off with this purse?
How far away from me is he?
He is. Say he's about 60 feet.
60 feet. What would that be in inches? For the
24.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Or is that right? I think it's 12. 12.
12 inches. Okay. So I'm gonna move over here. How much am I closer to him, or?
For the purposes of this, don't worry too much about your exact movement. Worry more about what you're doing for the task. Or if you would prefer, we can worry about the exact movement. That's totally
No,
fine.
I'll just move around over here, and then, well,
Because I don't have all the
this.
minis out, so it'll be hard to kind of to do that. So yeah, you reach this awning here. There are people on the escalator, on either escalator. So you reach the awning. You see down there. I'd say now he is about 55 feet away from you. 11 inches away from you.
I'm going to look at Clay and just kind of scratch my head and sort of like not super subtly, but kind of do this, make say, hey, probably do something like this to that guy.
Okay. Who's up now?
I got a 7 of diamonds, so I think that if you got
So
it close.
it would be. Oh wait, I need to roll, or I need to pull for him. Okay. So it would indeed be Clay next. Clay, what are you doing as this? You see this guy still running. He's like kind of shoving people out of the way as he's running with this this bright yellow purse on his right shoulder. What are you doing?
Huh. I'm gonna pull out my my gun, steady my arms on the railing here, and just line up a shot. Not take it, but line up a shot. On his
Okay.
lower half.
As you take out your gun, you start to hear, "Ah, he's got a gun!" And mall cops turn and look at you. So there are like 4 mall cops. 2 are chasing this one guy, and 2 have turned their attention towards you.
Is this?
Now this is
All right.
dramatic text. So you guys are like supposed to be. Maybe I didn't explain it properly, but you guys are supposed to be like making rolls to try to stop, like to succeed in this dramatic task. So like athletics, whatever, like, or you could just aim your gun. But there's a certain amount of successes you guys need to get on your rolls in order to succeed in this task.
Question: since I only moved, is that counted? Did I have to declare that I'm holding my action?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think also you can't move and declare your and hold your action. It has to all be you hold your entire turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell it to the security guards. Not me! Help me, you idiots!
Make me a persuasion check, or something similar. I think I want persuasion though. Yeah, I want persuasion.
That's a 5.
Okay, and okay, they turn around and they say, "We'll look for you after," and they start running towards the robber as well, the thief. Actually, hold on, because you've got club, you actually have a -2 to your thing. So yeah, you have a -2. So actually, they do not listen to you. They actually pull their guns on you,
Oh
and
my
take a wide stance and say, "Drop the weapon."
Cannot. Drop it.
All right. Now it is Luke's turn. What are you doing? Actually, what'd you get? You got 7, right? Yeah.
7 of diamonds.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn to Clay, and I said, "Now would be a good time, Clay." And then I
I'm
take
on it.
off into like a dead sprint towards the purse snatcher.
Okay, make me an athletics check as you try to bump your way through the citizens around the that. Are you jumping off the thing, or are you running down the escalator?
I'm gonna run down the escalator, and then once I get to like a decent height, probably about 2/3 of the way, I'll jump off the side of it so I don't get hurt.
Okay.
Whatever's like the fastest way to get to the sky.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Okay, so it's a D8 and a D6. No, that's a D10. Here's a D8. Ignore that first one. All right, come on, baby. All right, I got a 4.
A 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you jump down. So you have. We're gonna count these as success tokens. Just gonna change the color real quick. So I'm gonna count that as a success token. So you have 1. Now, 1 second.
Where am I at now?
So you have leaped down. You are right here.
Okay, and where's the purse snatcher? Do we have
He's
eyes
yeah,
on?
yeah. Let me get a mini here for you. Oh yeah, I know I grabbed some figures. I'm just gonna pull this guy for now.
Oh, I don't know if I'm running at that guy. He's got a gun and a crowbar.
Yeah, he's about here.
Okay.
Okay. Now we get to his turn. He continues to run. He actually got clubs as well, so he needs to make his roll. And he does not advance for this turn. As he is trying to run, other citizens are starting to like bump into him to try to stop him a little bit. So let's reset. Let's reset the initiative.
Come on,
Set,
baby, give me an ace. Give
and
me an ace of
then we deal. All right, what do you guys got?
2 of
9 of
spades.
spades.
Okay,
Queen of diamonds.
the robber got an ace of hearts.
Do aces beat spades, or is spades higher than everything?
It's during a tie that the thing takes place.
Oh, okay. So I just got a 9 then.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay, so he tries to make his escape. Let's roll again. He makes half of his movement as he's still being held back by the people. Who's up next? So you got
I have a
his
2
ace.
of spades.
Okay,
I have a
so
9.
queen. We got the queen here with Clay.
Right. All right. With my hands up, I'm gonna try to assess real quickly if one of those security guards is more senior than the other, higher rank or much older.
Okay, make me a notice check. Oh lord.
Oh yeah.
Noticing the fuck out
Hey.
of it. All right, I got 11.
Okay. You do notice, and you see his name is Sergeant Polky.
Sergeant Polky,
He looks.
I'm a waste of time. You need to focus on that. In fact, you need to be taking a shot at that guy while you still get an opportunity. I'm gonna use mind control now.
Okay.
This man's crazy.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You fail the mind control. But he does seem to agree with you. As he kind of holds his hand to his head for a second and says, "We'll deal with you later." And he turns to try to catch up to the others.
As soon as he turns, I'm gonna pick up and holster my gun and just kind of back up around this corner.
Okay. All right. So now we've got Luke. What are you doing?
I'm still sprinting after this guy as fast as I can.
Okay. Make me another athletics check.
Yes, sir. Okay. D8, D6. I got a 4.
A 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You manage to as you're chasing, you see a bunch of people, in the way, in front of you, and you manage to like very smoothly and athletically, like get between them, so well, in fact, that you feel almost like you're not even running through a crowd. You're just kind of running. People are like putting their legs out and you're like jumping over them. People are walking in front of you, kind of like shouldering into them to like get them out of the way. And you gain quite some distance on them. You gain your full movement on them. That is your second success token. And now we have Ravaad. What are you doing?
Where do I move now?
You're up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down the escalator.
Okay. Make me an athletics check. There are lots of people in the way, that's why.
Yeah. Where am I? All right. Oh wait, and a D6 as well. Okay. Ignore that. I'm gonna spend a Benny
Okay.
to reroll.
Yes, sir. First one of the night. Oh, he's still
Oh
got
boy.
Jesus.
Another one.
Yeah. You know what? I'll spend one more Benny and
Alright, come
try
on.
this again.
Come on. Explode. Nice.
Okay.
6.
Okay, so I got 7.
7.
And
Okay.
I'm also gonna. Well, I guess it depends on how close I do get to him.
You get to basically the bottom of the escalator from your athletics check. Like I said, it's very like difficult terrain for you to run down. A, it's running down an escalator, and B, it's running like down an escalator past people.
Okay. When he gets to the bottom of it, he's gonna snap his finger and try to shatter the glass or like the doors in front of him, the guy, to
Okay.
shock him, make him kind of slow down.
Now, just really quick. Let's see. Is that? Do you have range on it? You do. Okay.
Yeah, there's a range limit. That's why I was asking.
Okay. Yeah, you were within that range. So now make me a. It just does that automatically, right? It just requires activation.
Or
does it say
guess
there's a
it
special
can-
thing? Let me check.
it can be considered an attack, or like I can, if I'm damaging something, I can roll to damage. I think.
No, more what I want to see is energy. What element of energy control are you doing? Damage, nullifier, control.
Damage.
Okay. So you need to make a successful spirit roll, is what it says.
Spirit. Okay.
Um,
That's a D10.
but
that's with-
you can use something else that uses spirit. Is kind of the new way of thinking. So you can do performance. You can roll a performance die instead of your spirit die.
Okay, they're the same die, so
that's fine.
Ignore that. I'm spending a Benny.
Okay.
That was horrible.
Got 2 2s. Ooh, all right.
These bennies are coming in.
I got 8.
8. Okay. So explain exactly how you want to do this.
So he gets down to the bottom. He's kind of huffing, and so he just like down by his side, so nobody notices. He just snaps his fingers, and there's a swell of sound that happens in front of in front of the purse snatcher,
Mm-hmm.
and it's loud enough, and like everybody hears it. It sounds almost kind of like a bomb going off, but all the like I'm assuming this is glass, or that there is glass right here. It all shatters in front of him. And I do that in the attempt to like stun him, essentially, make him kind of like kind of bounce back instead of continuing his run.
Okay, you have earned a success token. Look at you. Actually, you have earned 2 success tokens because you have not only surprised him, you have also made the ground in front of him difficult terrain as he is trying to run over this glass.
Very nice.
Okay. Were you the last one in the order?
Yes.
Okay, so reset. This is the 3rd round. You guys have 4 rounds to cumulative. You guys have 4 rounds to get. I believe it's 4 tokens. Or no, it's a certain amount of tokens. 1 second. Yeah. So you guys in total need to get 5 tokens. So you need 1 more. And this is also the last round for you to try to get them. So you need to be successful or the guy escapes.
Hey, I got a queen of spades.
Okay.
I have a queen of clubs.
King. Anyone get a joker? No? Okay. All right. Well, the robber goes first.
What did he get?
He got an ace of diamonds.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what got 2 aces.
Okay, so he is going to try to make his athletics check. And he rolled snake eyes.
Ooh,
Hey.
ooh.
So he's like trying to muscle his way, off with the civilians, like to get out of his way. And as he runs on the difficult terrain created by Ravaad, he slips and falls down onto his butt. His hands kind of slice against the glass. He lets out a howl. And I'm actually gonna attribute that to Ravaad and say that that was your final success token needed.
Nice, we got it.
So yeah, dramatic task ended as he sits on his ass, you know, his hand is bleeding, with the purse, you know, on the ground as the citizens around him are like holding him down while the police run up, or the mall cops come up to him and start arresting him. They look around. The sergeant starts saying like, "Thank you everyone for your help. I really appreciate it."
As all this is going on with the confusion, I'm gonna turn and look towards Clay and kind of like signal like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here."
Oh, I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
See me.
I'm gonna go out the front and then wait for him by his motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and sit next, like, start unlocking my bicycle off of the thing
Okay.
out front.
As you guys go out there, you know, the people are still dealing with this thief. The sergeant of the mall cops there, he starts thanking one citizen in particular who was the first one to like grapple onto the thief. He says, "I'm gonna make sure that everyone hears about how brave you were in helping us to capture this purse thief. Thank you so much. The citizens of Westray have done right once again." You guys hear this as you're walking out. You know, you kind of step onto the to the glass, you know, leaving out of the mall.
Has Clay have we made it to his motorcycle?
Yeah.
All right, as he walks up, I'm like, "Holy shit, that was awesome."
Did you guys get him?
I think Ravaad is the one that shattered the glass.
Nice. Way to go,
What?
Ravaad.
Ravaad turns his thing on. He says, "I was scared someone would see."
Just
Yeah,
like this
and
guy, huh? So scared.
I turned to Clay. I'm like, "Man, I thought I told you to
Karma.
not get in any trouble. You pulled out your gun. You're not even supposed to have that thing."
Well, you don't want me to use my powers? Now I can't use old fashioned? What do you.
Well, yeah, I think it would have been better to use your powers in that situation than pull out a gun in the middle of a mall.
Hey, I'll just stop. I just went with my first thing. Sorry, these are newfound. I'm getting used to it.
This isn't Texas, man. This is Westray City. Come on.
We should leave before they come looking for you.
Yeah, you
we
start
gotta
to
get-
hear woo.
And I've got my bicycle in hand, like standing
as
next to
cop
them.
cars start kind of pulling up to the mall parking lot.
All right, let's get out of here, man. I got class.
It is now 1:35.
I'll take your class.
As I'm getting on, I'm like, you probably shouldn't come to the mall for a while.
Yeah, I think I'll stay there for a little bit.
Okay. As you guys, did you guys move your minis off the map? Oh, you moved them here. Okay. Yeah. Let's move off the map for me. We should be able to take the stage back up. So as you guys make your way back to the university, you get back to the university, and already on campus there's kind of a buzz about the fact that like there was a purse robber, and at the mall you hear people say like, I feel so unsafe with everything that's, you know, going on. Crime is just continuing to rise in Westray. At some point, we're gonna be like Manhattan used to be, or Baltimore even.
Ravaad kind of hides a bit of a stink eye at the mention of Baltimore, because that's kind of the area below Westray that
Mhm.
he's from.
Yeah, they say like, if we get to the point of Baltimore, we're gonna need to move from Westray somewhere else, somewhere west. I don't know.
Am I in front of the I'm sure these guys have made it. I was on the bicycle, so
Yeah.
have I made it to the dorm?
Yeah, you've made it back to the dorm. Luke and Clay, you guys have had to like park the motorcycle. It's not quite out front of like your dorm. It's in like a parking lot type situation, or a parking garage situation, I should say. So you're hearing this talk as you're coming back from the parking garage. Where are you guys going now?
I need to head to class.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab my Oh wait. So what class do we have right now?
Should be
Uh,
sports medicine, I
I
think.
yeah, sports medicine. I don't
Yeah.
think you're in that class with me. I think we have a physical fitness, right?
Yeah, physical fitness.
Which is on another day. That's on Tuesdays and
Yeah.
Thursdays.
I guess I'll have to rework this because thought we had figured that out.
That's all right.
Um
Okay. Well, yeah. So you guys head off to your classes. Ravaad, you said you had gone back to the dorm.
yeah.
Okay. As you go into the dorm, you see Aaron, in his bed. He's like kind of curled up in his blankets, but he's reading a comic book as you walk into the room.
I'm going to the dorm as well.
Okay.
But already.
So Clay and Ravaad are going.
When I guess when I see him, does he look up at me at all?
No, he's just reading.
I just kind of wave, and just in case he notices it.
He doesn't. He's
Okay.
fully engrossed into his comic.
And then
Sure.
I go over to my laptop and I check and see what's going on with that vlog I uploaded first day on campus.
Okay. As you go in, Clay has already beat you there. What are you doing in the room, Clay?
I'm just laying on my bed looking at my phone.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking at? Just kind of perusing social media or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Ravaad, you come in, you check down at the vlog. The vlog already has about 200 views. Now the end of the footage, you notice it starts to kind of end with static. It ends with static, and then you see a face appear in the static, out of the static.
Okay. I'm wearing headphones, by the way, kind of like these.
Yeah.
As I watch it.
As you listen, you hear it kind of garbling, the sound, until you hear,
Hello? You can hear me? Everyone who can hear me. Please. Please. It was not an accident. It was planned.
Ravaad just kind of like. And I mean, I'm not
and this
exactly.
is on the vlog. It's uploaded.
He's just like kind of clicking around trying to see if like he can maybe like trim that back or something, or if that was actually part of it. He rewinds it to watch it again.
Okay. As he does, he says,
Everyone who hears, everyone watching, it was not an accident. It was planned.
And is that the end of the video?
"Yep."
Ravaad just kind of like sits back and just like he kind of snaps, trying to get Clay's attention, and he's like waving his hand at him.
Huh? What's up, man?
He unplugs his headset and he like plays back the last 10 seconds of the video.
Plays back and says,
For everyone listening, it was not an accident. It was planned.
I'm just kind of staring at him like questioningly.
Oh man, stuff just keeps getting weirder and fucking weirder, doesn't it?
Suddenly, Aaron busts out and says, "Have you guys thought of superhero names?"
Have you?
Says, not yet. I was trying to think of something, I don't know, cool. But, we should probably, if we're gonna do superhero stuff, right? With superhero powers, we should probably have superhero names, right? Maybe even, have some costumes?
Like, after having watched this video and like hearing this dude getting all goofy, Ravaad just kind of looks at him like,
He says, I've been reading origin stories all day. This is our origin story.
Ravaad, like, he turns his thing on, he says, you're an origin story.
He says, and you're a virgin story.
Says the virgin.
He sits up and he says, you didn't see me that night. I was on. Says, oh, forget it.
Ravaad says, you know what? Let's keep our sex lives to ourselves.
Says, yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want to be put in my place by someone that looks like me either.
Whatever. I haven't thought about any name. I didn't even think about doing superhero stuff yet.
He sits up and he says, wait. I thought of superhero names for you guys. Do you want to hear them?
Let's hear him.
Okay.
You got.
All right. So, we've got crazy powers, right? He points at Ravaad. He says, you do things with sound, right? He says, your name could be Shockwave.
Ravaad, like, he kind of scratches his chin. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of something a little different now. Because something crazy just happened. I'm thinking maybe Shattersnap.
That sounds so cool. I love that. He says, I think Luke's name could be something, I don't know. It could just be like Vulcan or something. Like, doesn't that sound cool? I'm gonna text it to him right now. I have to tell him. I can't hold it back.
Let him know,
And he does.
man.
He sends Luke a message right as soon as he says it. He just messages Luke, and it just says Vulcan in all caps.
I text back, the alien or the god? Question mark.
He says, he responds in all caps, you pick.
It's like, and I'm just like, I send back more question marks. Like, what are you even talking about?
He says, your new name.
Name? What are you talking about? That's why I
Respond.
texted him back.
He's like talking to you guys as he's messaging Luke, and he's like, "Your super name."
I kind of put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, oh, and I'm in class while this is going on, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of sit there and I think about because I mean I'm into like ancient mythology and stuff like that. So I think about Vulcan, the god of he's the god of fire and volcanoes and deserts and metalworking and like Roman mythology. And then I think about my power. I kind of look at my hand and remember when it was all like covered in molten rock. And then I text him back and I'm like, not gonna lie, that's pretty badass.
Says, "That's what I thought too. I said that Ravaad should be Shockwave, but he said Shatter Snap."
I text him back. We could talk about it later in the middle of class.
As soon as you're like looking down at your phone, sending that, your big burly sports medicine professor says, "And Mr. Luke, could you read the next page for us, please?"
Do I need to roll for this? Can I roll
Yeah,
for this?
yeah. Make academics check.
What does it say?
Okay, and I'm pretty sure my academics is a D6. Yep. Okay, 2D6s. Come on, baby. Been having good rolls all night. I can't look
What's
stupid.
What's it get?
Ooh, 6. Baby.
Do it again.
All right, 10.
Okay. So you start reading it. Halfway into reading it, he stops you and says, "And what does that mean to you?" And as he asks that question, you follow it up with some really like profound stuff that like only somebody that really knows what they're talking about, would be able to answer. And he says, "Oh, Mr. Luke, I am going to have your name memorized very easily. It seems you care very deeply about sports medicine."
And thank you. I do.
Says, "Carry on, but no more texting in class."
You got it. I put my phone on vibrate and put it in my pocket.
Now for you, Clay, as Aaron is sending these messages, he says, "Clay, so your name, you stuff with the mind, right?"
Uh-huh.
He says,
Something like that.
"Your name, I don't have any names for you."
Yeah, that's right. I don't have one for myself either.
What if it was like the Mentalist or something?
No.
What about Mind Control?
No, man.
What about
I'll figure
Loki?
it out. Don't worry.
What about Loki, the trickster?
Nah, that's
Okay. Well, I guess we're just all gonna have super cool superhero names, and you're just gonna be Clay. And
I'll work on
everyone will be running around, and it'll be like, here's Shatter Snap, and here's Vulcan, and here's Clay.
Davenport. The Davenport.
Oh, that's very on the nose. I'm sure everyone would love to know your secret identity every time they see you. That sounds pretty stupid, Clay, for such a smart guy. Anyways,
what,
I
Aaron?
have to get to class. Clay, figure it out yourself. I'm done trying to help with the name thing.
Yeah.
And he taps Ravaad on the shoulder. He says, "I didn't name myself, so if you could think of a cool name for me, that would be sick."
Ravaad kind of looks at him. He actually kind of considers it. He's like, "How about Changeling?"
That sounds so cool. He's like, change my contact name in your phone to Changeling. That sounds so cool. He says, wait, don't do that. Because then if somebody takes your phone and then they look up Changeling, they'll see me and then they'll call me and then they'll know it's me. So don't do that. Leave my name as Aaron. All right, I have to go to class.
Ravaad kind of looks at his phone, just looks at Aaron's phone number with when he has him as a goofy roommate.
Says, all right, okay, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later, Ravaad. Bye, Clay. And then he runs out.
Oh, Ravaad, looking at his phone now, he remembers that he was trying to take video that evening. So he starts looking through his phone for that.
And with that note, we are going to take a little break.
Oh, this session's been awesome.
All right, so it is 9:26. We'll be back at 9:40. We'll take 13 minutes. So 9:40, we'll be back. 9:40, we will return. See you soon. All right, and welcome back. Okay, so last. I need to. So last we had left off. Ravaad had just started perusing back through the footage on his cell phone. Ravaad, what were you recording that night?
From what I remember as Ravaad, was that I was trying to get up close and catch footage of Karma fighting Dr. My apologies. I have a note right here. Dr. Phobos.
Okay. So the footage that you see as you roll back on your phone, it's about a 2-minute clip, right? As you watch, you see the events, as they had unfolded previously, where Karma and Dr. Phobos kind of clashed into Black Bear Hall, and then Dr. Phobos had lasered him out and then shot the massive shockwave out towards you guys, with Karma blocking it and then rushing forward to Phobos and punching him up. Now, throughout this stuff, you kind of see, a bunch of civilians kind of getting in the way of your shots, but you're able to see that you had been had successfully been able to get over their heads to show what was going on, and in between them, you capture that Phobos gets knocked up into the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you see him knocked up into the air, and you see Karma start flying up towards him as well to punch him, you see the lasers shoot out from Phobos's eye. All of this happens within 30 seconds of the clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the lasers shoot up. You hear a loud as the plane starts to fall and crash down. And you see the right as the plane smashes to the ground and the canisters drop and hit the ground as well, you see this large green flash out, right? And then suck into several people.
How should I phrase this? Were any of those people I had seen at that party?
Make me a notice check.
Oh,
Actually, if there's a memory check, that would be more potent or more
I don't.
proper.
Maybe a smarts check, or
Maybe
I
survival.
guess
I'll give it let's see. I'll say it's notice.
okay. Is that with the D6?
That is with the D6.
Okay, so I got 7.
7? Okay. You do in fact notice that it has gone into on your screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it go into, you see it disappear into yourself. The phone has dropped, is dropping to the ground. You see it pull into yourself. You see it pull into Luke. You do not see Clay. You do see Lucas Frias. You do see Shirley. And you do see Tara.
It sucks into them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the screen goes black. And then in the last 2 seconds of the clip, you see a purple and green glove grab the phone and pick it up. And then it ends. It cuts out.
Who else? Is anyone still in the room with me?
Where's Clay at?
Yeah, should be there.
Yeah, Clay's in the room.
I quickly rewind it, and I just like grab his shoulder and like shove it right in front of his face and let it play.
Holy shit! You got it on video. Somebody will pay a lot of money for this.
He out of excitement. Ravaad forgets to turn on his thing, and he says, "Dude, how should we use this? Should I just upload it, spread the word, or should I just use it as to maybe bribe or I don't remember the word, but I use it against, as proof that something else happened here."
Yeah. Well, who's covering it up? The government? AimTech? Both of them? You gotta know who to use the blackmail against, guy.
But, well, we do know it is kind of world news that Karma died in Africa.
That's what
But that's not true. He was here Friday. It's time-stamped.
I don't think you should upload this video just yet.
Okay, I'm going to save this in a secure way. And he goes and plugs in like a USB memory thing.
Okay.
And like he transfers it from his phone into that and then hides it.
Okay. So he puts it into a USB.
Like he hides it under, he puts it in a USB and hides the USB under some files and stuff in his drawer.
Okay. All right. So now you, Clay, do you have another class that day? Or you skipped your class, right?
Yeah, I just got practice now. Which we
Okay.
didn't establish a time for that.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably like 6 p.m.
Okay.
I'd say like 2 hours, so 6 to 8. Every 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 8.
You said what time is it right now?
Right now, it is about. Oh, shoot. What time is Luke's class?
It started at 2.
Starts at 2. So right now, it's about 2:30.
Ravaad kind of looks at his watch and he says, I gotta go to work about 4. When do you think we should talk about this? With, like, Luke, I mean.
True. Well, I'm gonna be at Atomic Comics after practice today.
Oh, that's where I work.
Yeah, no. I got offered a job there.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'll see you there.
Yeah, alright. I'll just tell Luke to go there
okay.
as well.
Okay. And then, Ravaad kind of goes back and he's on his laptop again and he sees Tara in the video and he's like, she told me to look her up, and he looks her up on my book.
Okay. He finds her profile. It is locked. She has to add you as a friend for you to be able to view the profile, but you do find her like pretty quickly.
I just send her a friend request and then kind of leave it at that. Admire her Facebook or her my book profile picture.
Ravaad, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a cup of call. Step outside of the room.
Okay. Clay, who are you calling?
Dad.
All right. We are going to real quick. I'm going to deal these. Oh. Did you get kicked out of the tabletop sim?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in, but it hasn't been working.
I just tried to send you an invite. Okay, so what'd you guys get? You got a 2, you got an 8, you got a 6. We're gonna say you went, so it's Clay's turn. Clay, you're calling your dad. So it rings about 5 times. Are you calling his cell or his work?
His cell.
Okay. His cell rings about 5 times and then clicks off until you get the voicemail saying, "This is Davenport. Please, leave a message if you need to contact me, or if this is during work hours, call my work number. My secretary will be right with you."
It's gonna leave a voice message.
Okay.
Dad, it's Clay. We need to talk. This is serious. It's about aim tech. Let me know when you get it.
Okay. Okay. So you call him. Do you hang up afterwards?
Yeah.
All right. Luke, your class is still ongoing. At some point in your class, they start talking about proper form and how it matters. Like you can be strong all day, but if you can't be strong or use proper technique and form while you're lifting or exercising, then all the rest of it doesn't matter. Your professor, Professor Evans, says, "Now, Mr. Luke, could you please show the class the proper deadlift form?"
I get up, of course, and then I kind of take my hoodie off, and I just got like a t-shirt on underneath,
Mhm.
and then I go and do it.
Okay. He says like, "Yes, very good," and he kind of guides you through the deadlift, form, and kind of stops you at different points to like point out, like, as you can see here, he has his knees bent, and just kind of goes overall into the form itself, and what you're doing. As he is guiding you and talking, he kind of asks you to go through a few different forms as well, a few different techniques, and the like. And class, about what I said, it's about an hour and 30 minutes. So around 3:00, the professor says, and we are actually going to end class early today. I have a couple of things I need to take care of. I'm so sorry. I know everyone would love and cherish all the time in the world spent at a sports medicine class, but we'll need to call it here for the day. Everyone, clean up, wipe down your area. Make sure you sanitize. And he says, "Mr. Luke, could I speak to you for a moment before you head out?"
Sure.
He says, "I apologize for embarrassing you earlier with your cell phone, although you should not be using a phone in class. That is a Westray University standard."
Yes, sir. I deserved it. No embarrassment here. You were right to call me out on it.
Says, "Great. Now, the other thing. I couldn't help but notice that you seem rather fit, a little more fit than the other people taking this class for general education. Are you by chance a fighter?
I have a wrestling background and some background in MMA. Yes.
Well, I wanted to inform you that there is an intramural MMA class or MMA tournament that'll be taking place this semester.
Hmm.
It might be worth checking into if you are so inclined.
I'm not usually one for competitions, but I'll take a look at it.
That's great. I actually run the tournament, so that's this is one of the best ways of finding capable competitors. So if you're
Do
saying
you
you're
have?
interested, how can I reach you? Your school email, will that suffice?
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, sir.
Okay. I will be sending an email out probably, what is today? Today's Monday, right? No.
It's Monday. Yes, sir.
Wait, isn't it Wednesday?
Or Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm.
So, we're
I've been
both
at it.
confused. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have a message sent out by Friday. It'll start with signups. There is the possibility of there being more. Well, last year we had sort of a flavorful competition as well, sort of like old school WW, style wrestling. If you would also be interested in that, it's a separate thing, but it's fun, and we have the public come in, and they enjoy it quite a bit as well.
All right. I'll look into it, sir.
It says think costumes, real Hulk type stuff, hulking tower of flesh and blood type stuff, loincloths and tight bathing suits, anything you can think of, you can wear it. People go
Hey.
crazy for it.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
It says great. And by the way, Mr. Luke, excellent form today. Truly splendid.
Thank you.
You'll be an example to your classmates in no time, I'm sure.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'm sorry for holding you up. Go about your day. I'm sorry.
All right. Have a good day, sir. And as I'm walking away and I'm gathering my stuff, I'm gonna check my phone
Mm-hmm.
and look at the work schedule. I see that for Atomic Comics, I see that Ravaad is working. Am I working today?
You are
Or am I
also
off?
working today. Today is kind of your crunch day, where like you get out of class and you basically have to immediately like go back,
Get
get
ready.
changed, and go to work.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not every day that's like that when you work, but today is your crunch day.
but I have like an extra like 30 minutes more than I normally do, right? Because
Yeah.
you let us out early. Okay. Instead of like rushing, I'm kind of just like I'm walking like early. I'm walking faster than I walk, but I'm not running
Mm-hmm.
to get to my room. And I'm
Okay.
kind of just the whole time I'm kind of distracted thinking about all the events that have happened and thinking about what Aaron said about Vulcan and my powers, and I've just had that like on my mind.
As you are walking back to your dorm, you are going back to your dorm, right? That's what you said.
Yes, to get ready.
You see Lucas, who sees you. He says, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
I kind of just give him like a nod. I'm like, "What's up?"
He says, he kind of walks. He has a book bag, like kind of wrapped around one shoulder. His Letterman jacket on. He says, I should beat your head in for what you did at that party. But like, it was kind of cool. All right.
Uh huh.
Now don't go telling nobody that I said it was kind of cool.
All right, you got it.
He says,
Um,
"Hey, are you trying to walk away from me? I'm trying to talk to
yeah.
you."
Sorry, I got to get ready for work, man. I'm gonna be late.
He says, all right. Well, I'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, you got it. And I kind of just walking away, not even looking back at him.
He walks off. You hear, Lucas, look up. As he runs, you hear him like running behind you. He says, "Oh hell yeah, dude! Let's play some frizz."
Just walking away, shaking my head like fucking douchebag.
Okay. So you get back to the dorm. You have about 30 extra minutes before you have to get to work. You walk in, you see Ravaad and Clay. Are you in there now? Who all's in your dorm room
yeah.
right now? Where are you guys all at?
I'm in the dorm.
Ravaad. Oh, you're still muted. I'm not sure how you're muted. Ravaad, you're still muted somehow.
Really? Can you hear
there
me
you
now?
go. Now I can.
Yeah. I guess as he's walking in, I'm in there. He sees me getting changed into my work attire.
Okay, now your work attire. You have it is like not quite uniform. Think of like kind of like Hot Topic a little bit, you know, like you can kind of wear whatever you want as long as it fits a certain like vibe. But the thing you have to wear is your Atomic Comic shirt, which is like a open comic book on your like across your chest with Atomic Comics and like huge lettering. It's kind of geeky looking, but it's also like retro looking enough that it's like people who are into that kind of thing will be like, nice shirt, like I like your shirt. Kind of like a collector's item, you know. If you've been to Third Eye Games, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna start getting ready too. I'm like, what's up, guys?
And unfortunately for Luke, they didn't have many shirts that were like super form fitting for you. So yours, like, you would have had to like modify a little bit to fit into it.
Okay.
So like you got to like cut off the sleeves of it, you know, or whatever, like cut them so that they're however you want to have personalized it, but you would have had to like cut the sleeves in order to fit into it like properly. Okay, yeah. So you guys are all in the dorm rooms. You're getting ready for work.
Hey, as I'm getting ready, I'm like, you guys know what Aaron sent me? I don't know if he talked to you guys about it, but I guess he's coming up with superhero names, and he said mine was Vulcan, and it's been on my mind, you know, all of class.
He actually came up with an okay one for you. Man said I should be the mentalist.
Chuckle at that. I mean, you are kind of mental to be pulling out your gun in the middle of a mall.
Oh, whatever. I was just trying to do a good thing. I've got practice in a little bit, but I'm actually going to be over there at the shop later.
Oh yeah,
Start
you're just
my
gonna come
job.
take it? A job?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be guarding the place.
What?
Uh-huh.
Man, the manager's just hiring anybody nowadays, and I kind of laugh.
It'd be a lot safer.
Ravaad kind of pipes up, and he's like, "What do you think of Shattersnap?"
I kind of ponder on it for a second. I like it. It's different.
He goes, yeah, I kind of. Aaron said shockwave, which I guess fits, but I kind of liked basing it on my first heroic action with these powers.
Oh yeah, I meant to talk to you about that as I'm like putting my shirt on. That was badass.
Uh,
Wish I could have seen it, but I had a dip.
I didn't really think about it at first as breaking that glass. For some reason, the concept of sound barrier entered my mind, and I tried to do that, but ended up just breaking all the glass, windows and stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And the cool thing is, I don't even think anybody noticed it was you. I mean, both of your powers are cool. You guys can use them whenever and be sneaky with it and get away with it. But me,
Yeah, it sucks
I
to be
kind of
you, fucking lava man.
I
Uh,
kind of look at it.
Ravaad kind of looks at him and says, "I don't know, man. There's some weird people that have been watching us. They might have that. They might use it as blackmail against me. I'm scared of that. But
Uh,
I have some blackmail of my own.
what are you talking about?
Oh,
I'll show
this
you
dude's
in
got a video of that night, dude.
yeah, I'll have to show it to you sometime, maybe if we get back tonight, or if I can show you at the shop.
He's got karma on camera at the campus.
Remember Friday when we actually got these powers?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think
But you
so.
also remember the world news was reporting that Karma died in Africa,
Yeah.
and I have proof that he wasn't there. So that might play to our advantage. Also, it's got the canisters on it, and several people who have got powers. Remember that dude that you kind of shoved away from me? He got some kind
Yeah.
of weird, like, thing that blew into him, as well as Shirley and the girl I was dancing with, Tara.
Wait, you're saying they could have powers too?
I think so. Have you seen either of them?
And people are looking for these people with powers. Might be best
Yeah.
if we find them first, or someone else finds them. Like that guy I was talking to. I don't know what the hell he wants.
We got to make sure, though, that they're not against us. We got to be friends with these people.
Well, I mean, I just ran into the douchebag frisbee guy, and he didn't seem any different. Maybe they just don't remember.
He's got fucking powers. Great.
That's true. They did wipe a bunch of people's memories.
They didn't wipe ours. Are we special?
Well, we also got kidnapped.
Well, we gotta find the other people. We gotta find out if they actually got their memories wiped too. If they're in the same boat we are.
I'll try talking to Tara sometime soon.
Well, I know for sure that guy doesn't remember because, I mean, the type of dude he is, he'd be flaunting his powers everywhere.
I don't know, man. I've got basketball practice takes place right by the football practice afterwards. Maybe I'll try to strike up something.
All right, I'll whenever we get some downtime at work and it's slow, I'll take a look at this video, see what you guys are talking about. We should get going, Ravaad.
Yeah. How far away is?
Atomic Comics.
Yeah.
It's about 15 minutes away, so it's not super far.
Okay.
15-minute walk.
He's
yeah, it's about a 15. Like, it's pretty close to campus.
I offer him like to ride the bicycle so I can just kind of stand on the pegs and just like hold his shoulders so he can. So since he's the more physically fit one, he can bicycle us down there.
All right, I hop on and get going.
Pedal to
Okay.
the metal.
All right, and Clay, what are you doing in the meantime?
Just getting ready for basketball practice.
Okay. All right. So you guys arrive at Atomic Comics. Luke and Ravaad. Who's that? Luke and Ravaad. You guys arrive and are greeted by Gareth, your boss, who, as you guys walk in, he says, Luke, Ravaad, good to see you guys.
How you doing, Gareth?
Says, I was real glad to see you guys put in your applications to work here again after I really appreciate that.
Of course, this is the best comic shop in the city.
Says, well, you guys know the deal. If you we have a couple of shipments of comic books and some other stuff that came in. So if you guys could, go about unpacking that, organizing it. Once you guys get done, you guys can read all the comic books you want.
Sounds great. I kind of look to Ravaad, like shaking my head, like, yeah. You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Ravaad just kind of throws his hand in the air with the old school rock and roll symbol.
Gareth
symbol.
throws it back up. It's like, hell yeah.
I imagine he does that like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He definitely. I did that. He was like, yeah. And he goes about his business, but he actually, after you guys go off and start working on the shipment, I assume.
Yeah, I can't move my character.
Oh, you can't?
Is it locked?
Shouldn't be.
I can't even highlight him.
What?
Oh, hold on. I think I know why. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys go start working on the shipment. You see that there are quite a few boxes that you guys need to do. Like when he said if you guys get some time, there was definitely emphasis on if. But as you guys are unloading, you hear like a couple, dings as people come in, and you hear Gareth from out front being like, hey, welcome to Atomic Comics. We got all types of board games, comics. Just let me know if there's something you don't see that you want. Tell me, and we'll put in a work order for it, or we'll put in an order for it to see what we can get for you. And just kind of the daily, every time somebody comes in, he greets them. After a little while, we'll say after about an hour of you guys unboxing stuff, you hear, the door chiming. He comes in and kind of just stands at like the door while you guys are doing stuff. He's kind of like looking out into the store to make sure nobody's like coming in while he's sitting there. And he's like, "Did you guys read the newest Star Blazer comic?"
No, I haven't got a chance to look at that one yet.
It's like, oh, dude, you have to read it, man, because now I'm sitting here, I'm trying not to spoil it for you. Like, oh, it's so good. What's the last comic you read?
The one with Prophet, the newer one, is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot, what was that one called? That was Prophet. That was Prophet Prime for Ruin. Yeah, I remember that one.
I know he's not super popular, but have you ever heard of Jotun?
Jotun?
Yeah, he's this more of an anti-hero, really, but I mean, the guy turns into a blue giant and he has ice powers and an axe. It's pretty badass.
Oh, he's the one that was Jotun Fire of Hell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the art for that was so sick. I didn't get a chance to read it though. We have it in the store though.
Oh yeah, you should definitely check that out.
Oh shit, man, that sounds badass. How about you, Ravaad? What's the last thing you read?
He turns on his thing and he's like, the last I read was something about how Sable was kind of He wasn't exactly a villain, but he also wasn't. He also did bad things, so he was still technically a villain. That really painted him in a interesting light.
Oh yeah. That was Oh, that was Sable Heritage of the Veil. I remember that one. Yeah. Yeah, that was sick. You know, have you guys heard they're doing a team up like movie series?
For who?
Oh man, for all the big players. Like but they're not getting them to act in it. I think something about like they're a little too busy, or superheroes aren't actors or something like that. But they're getting all the big wigs individual movies that are going to build up to like a united like cinematic universe.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, they said they're doing it cuz Karma died. So it's to kind of immortalize him, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, besides him, dying in Africa, has there been any other information we've gotten about it?
Nah, man. I've been can I trust you guys?
Yeah, of course.
Says, "Yeah, I've been perusing the dark web, and there's some conspiracies going on about Karma. They say that you hear ding. Says, "Oh, hold up. I got to go take care of this customer." And he walks back out and he says, "Welcome to Atomic Comics, bro. Like, what can I do for?" And you hear nothing. You are all actually make me a vigor check.
My vigor is
Where am I? Oh, where am I? Okay, ignore this one.
8, D8, and D6.
11.
Woo! Got an 8. Roll again. 12.
Okay. An intense you feel this intense presence like onto yourselves as the door chime like stops mid chime awkwardly, and you hear like you heard Gareth going into his spiel as it pauses in the middle of like a sentence. You guys are still in the back. You hear as actually, what are you guys doing?
I kind of look at him. I imagine we look at each other, and like
Yeah,
I rush to the door.
I kind of perk up and try to listen.
You hear kind of a commotion, like comic books being rustled on one of the shelves out front.
I'm a rush out and I'm like, "Hey, Ravaad, get your phone ready just in case we need to call 911."
Yeah, Ravaad has his phone in his hand. I cannot get him in this hallway.
All right.
It's like between squares.
Yeah, probably. Okay. As you step out, you see like as you step out, you see multiple snakes twirling around on top of a head. Black snakes. As you see a woman facing towards the comic books in kind of a skin tight black and green suit as she's pushing books off of the shelf. You recognize her as Gorgon, one of the most famous supervillains.
Can I do a knowledge check?
Yeah. What are you trying to glean?
I'm trying to see what I know about her.
Okay.
Would it be under smarts? Or a smarts roll?
It
If
would
I'm not
be.
specific.
Give me a common knowledge check.
Common knowledge. Okay.
The reason I didn't have you roll to recognize her is she would just immediately be recognizable.
Okay, I got a 5.
Okay. You know that her power, unlike, Medusa's of the, mythology, she is able to freeze people in place rather than turn them to stone. She can freeze them in place if they look her in the eyes. And she has the ability to freeze people in time within a certain radius around her. A bite, also that a bite from one of the snakes on her head will permanently immobilize someone.
I kind of like silently put my hand on his shoulder and say,
My eyes are like big as I realize who this is, and I kind of like I get behind like a shelf and kind of pull Ravaad with me so that she can't see us.
Make me a stealth or a sneak check.
At that, I want to say maybe I tap my foot on the ground as he pulls me, and I'm going to use my power to nullify the sound of us moving.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I
So
don't have no skill in stealth.
I believe that is where are we? Powers. Energy. Yep, so with a spirit roll. So make me a performance or spirit roll.
Oh, spirit roll. Okay.
Yep.
Used to. Okay, so I got a 9 for the power, and then I failed my stealth check.
Okay, except you got a 9 for the power. So her notice. You make it so you guys are perfectly stealthy. You completely nullify the sound of your around you.
Nice. I'm gonna look for Gareth while we're behind this thing.
Gareth has his hand up with a smile on his face, waving towards the door, totally frozen.
I tap his shoulder again, and then sorry, I don't know ASL. My apologies, but I sign to him. Should we try to do something, or should we get the hell out of here?
Does Luke know sign language though?
Probably not. Unless actually I spent a year with Ravaad, so maybe he taught me the basics to like.
Okay.
I kind of pick up some things.
Yeah, and I make it very simple for him. I
sit there and think for a second, and then I look to like my hands, and then I grab my phone. I grab the phone and I call 911, and I let them know. I whisper, I'm like,
By the way, are we still nullified?
No.
Sound nullified? Okay.
It's a onto a thing, not a duration.
Okay.
Your phone rings, and she whips her head around and says, "Who's there?"
do the cops pick up?
Yeah, they pick up. He's like, 911, what's your wondering?
I whisper, I'm like, Gorgon's attacking a comic Tonks.
She starts walking down the aisles closer towards you guys. She's sticking her head up, looking around, and says, "Look, my beauties. Do you see the source of the sound?"
I quickly hang up the phone after I say that, giving them enough information so they know where we're at. And then I look to the door and then I look at Gareth and I look back to Ravaad and I give him a nod and I say, and I take a deep breath and I tell him to stay here as I'm gonna and then I'm gonna make a motion like flank around.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. This is Ravaad communicating quietly. And basically, what he's saying is, what if I make, distract her and like maybe make a distraction so she turns away, and you charge her.
I give you a nod to that.
Yeah, Ravaad kind of peeks up, makes sure he can tell exactly where she is, and he's going to do something similar
She's about
to what he did earlier in the mall,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to try and create just kind of a sound bomb a little bit behind her, and try to make comic books fly everywhere.
Okay.
And that will be a damage, I think. I forget. Oh, a spirit roll, right?
Yes, correct.
Are we not doing the ruling where it can be whatever we choose, as long as it's linked to, as long as it makes sense?
What do you
Because
mean?
remember how we were reading the rules that you had sent us in the new thing, and it was like, for
Oh
example,
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't.
It can be his is just his performance and his spirit is the same. So I've just been letting him say spirit just to.
Yeah. I got an 8, by the way.
An 8. Okay. And are you targeting her with it?
I'm targeting slightly behind her, but she should be in the radius. Do you have the thing actually, so I can give you an indication?
Yes, they're over here. And also, we need to deal to you, deal to you, deal to you. I am going to deal to you as well.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
No, I got a
So
3 of clubs. That was so bad.
Oh, baby.
3 of clubs is so bad.
I got a
Well,
7 of hearts.
Everyone gets
Well-
a Benny.
That's almost as close as I can get right there, because it keeps automatically resetting itself.
Hey,
You got a penny.
I
Everyone
haven't
gets
used it.
Penny
everyone
for the
gets a
win.
Benny because she got a Joker,
Yikes. That's
Congratulations.
cool and sucks.
which also means that she does +2 on everything that she's doing.
Oh, yeah, she's a supervillain.
She kind of should have that advantage.
Okay. So, 1 second. Okay. So you rolled an 8, right?
Yeah.
And that's to do damage. How much damage does it do?
I gotta look under the rules for energy control.
Question. Since we had planned that out, can we be doing our thing at the same time?
Yes, you may. Yeah.
Okay, so,
surprise is handled first.
All right, yeah. As soon as he did that, like I started. As soon as that sound went off, I'm using the sound to cover my footsteps as I run up, and as I'm running, I'm gonna create like molten rock fists that go up to like right before my elbow,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna jump and do like a Superman punch.
Okay.
So-
Roll the hit.
If successful, everyone within the area of effect suffers 2d6 damage.
2d6. Okay. And
Should I roll that
yes.
success again?
What do you mean?
Oh, because it was 2d6 damage, but I'm not sure if that means
Yeah, you
the same.
roll it again.
Okay, so got a 6 and a 4. So
Now remember,
10,
for
14.
damage, you roll 2d6, but you do not add your wild die to
okay.
it.
So I got 10 damage.
10 damage? Okay. And what'd you get for the attack, Luke?
So I don't roll the d6, right? I just roll a d12 to hit.
To hit, you do roll the d6. Whenever you deal
Okay.
damage, you don't roll the wild die.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d12 and a d6, and then if I hit, I roll d12 for damage.
Correct.
All right. Ooh. Do I take the 11 or do I go for the 6 again? No, I'm gonna take the. I'll take.
Could
the
get a 12 though.
Could.
Already a success.
Yeah, I mean 11 super hits. I'm rolling for damage now. I got a 4. I'm gonna use a Benny to roll again because
Okay.
I want more damage. Come on, baby. Get a 12. Get a 12. Get a 12. All right, I'll take an 8.
Okay. So 8 damage.
Yes.
Altogether 18.
Altogether 18.
Oh, actually.
So
do I
she
have-
is shaken and has 1 wound. Actually, she is going to soak. I lied. So she is going to spend a Benny to soak. And now she has to roll her.
Out of curiosity, did you change form?
Just up to from my fist to right before my elbows.
Soak. She has to get 4. Which is a. It's a vigor roll d6. Okay. Okay, she is not shaken and she is not wounded.
Shit. Yeah, I just like punch her in the back of the head where the snakes are at.
She lets out a. Oh, I bet you thought you were smart, didn't you? And
Kind of just sitting there like shit.
she attempts to bite you with her hair.
Okay, I'm gonna just instinctively like throw my guard up so she tries to bite to try and block it with the rock.
So she rolls and that's
I'm just imagining Vegetable Luke playing out the rest of the campaign.
okay.
Oh my god.
She got a success with the raise, so you would be shaken and wounded. Actually, what's your toughness or your parry?
Parry 7, toughness is 8.
Okay, hold on, I messed that up.
Yeah, my boy can fight.
Parry is 7.
Mm-hmm.
So roll. And okay, she fails. She the hair tries to bite at you. Is it you feel it? Well, you don't even feel it, but you see it like smacking against the molten rock as it recoils back on its side. An interesting subject.
When when her snakes like smack against the rock, you see like little sparks and a little bit of smoke coming from where my arms were that she hit.
Just girls, it looks like we have some new playmates. And now it is whose turn? It is Ravaad's turn.
So seeing her start to attack him, I guess I'm gonna try using my power again.
Okay.
Or attack her with it again. Except this time, sorry, I gotta scroll back down. My thing went back up. You know what? I'm gonna try and make it a difficult terrain for her. So this will be control.
Okay.
And See, this inflicts a -2 penalty to trait rolls within the area of effect until next action. -4 with a raise. This is a more intense version of the lower trait power trick and doesn't stack. So I guess that would be my spirit and a d6. I'm gonna use a Benny.
Now he's gonna roll max.
I will take that 7.
Okay.
All right.
And
I forgot
the
she can use bennies too.
I'm gonna try and shift this so it's a little more on her, but just on, like, not touching Luke.
Okay. Oh. So like right here.
Actually, he's a little bit back, so yeah, I can kind of get her more in the field.
Okay. And so it does what exactly? It lowers her trait.
Yeah.
Is it opposed check?
-2 penalty to trait rolls within the area of effect
Is it
until their
a
next action.
is it a opposed check or is it just happens?
It just happens, from what I can tell.
Okay.
Within his zone of control, distracting or extremely uncomfortable. Yeah. It just happens, so I just basically give her a -2.
Okay. All right. So she has the -2, and now we go to Luke.
All right. You already know what's going on. I'm just gonna hit her with the 2-piece. I'm
Okay.
gonna hit her with a left jab and a right hook. So that's 2 rolls I need to do. And that means they get the second one gets -2 or they both get -2.
They both get -2.
Okay, I'm still going for it. This is
Okay.
the
Everyone within the area of effect, but I tried to center it more on her and not hit you with it.
No, he's not hit with it. He's just doing multi-action, so he has -2 on both
Oh,
actions.
yeah, that's right.
the jab. I'm spending a Benny because that was terrible.
Yeah.
Boom. Come on, baby. Yeah. I'll spend one more Benny.
Okay.
And I'll hold one Benny in reserve. Come
This
on.
is for the first punch, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, that jab misses
Okay.
so bad.
As you go to punch her, the snakes come down in front of her and block the blow. She steps back and says, "You thought it would be so easy."
And as she says that, and she's like, she blocked my left jab, I take the right hook to her body. And then I'm rolling again. Oh my god.
So what'd
You
you
know
get?
what? No, fuck it. I'm going for it. I'm using my last penny. This has to hit, please. Go, baby. 11. Woo, I'll take it. All right, so
Okay.
that's a 9.
That hits with a raise, so add 1d6 to your damage.
Okay, so damage is a d12 and a d6 again. Ignore that one. Oh, it was on a 12. Okay, so 4 plus 5 is a 9. Oh, I'm so bad. I forgot I have a +2 to hit, and I wasn't
Ooh.
calculating it.
Okay.
I just spent all the pennies.
So
Oh
you
well.
got you got 9.
So, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
9.
you punch her, and more snakes go and block the blow as it. She kind of recoils a little bit and says, "My girls protect me."
I kind of like grip my teeth, and I'm just like, "You talk too much," as I'm like straining to break free from her snakes.
She says, "Once you've been in the business as long as I have, you tend to talk a little." And now we cut to Clay. Clay, you're at practice.
All in.
You're at practice. Your coach is having you guys do layups right now. So like you're having to set people up, to do layups. What position did you say you play? Your point guard.
Point guard.
So yeah, you guys are doing layup practice right now, as well as drills. He as you guys are actually make me an athletics check as you're doing this.
Wow. 2.
Roll a Benny.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Okay. You fumble horribly on a you fumble on a layup. You just kind of misjudged it. And the coach immediately snaps and says, "Davenport, suicides, go."
Motherfucker.
And then as you're doing it, you hear somebody else go, "Ah!" He says, "Lewis, suicides, go." You hear someone else say, "God damn." And we reset this. And we deal. What'd you guys get?
Got a king.
Oh, we got 3 kings.
Wait, huh?
Oh,
No,
you're right. We got 3 beautiful kings right here.
Hell yeah.
So clubs goes bottom. It's
Fuck the demon.
it's
Yeah.
hearts and then diamonds, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it is Ravaad first.
Hmm.
As her hands, just mechanically you're not grappled. But she kind of like is holding on to your arm with her snakes as she lets it go. Luke, she says, "You've stumbled into something in which you should not have."
I'm gonna use my power again.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it as damage, but my intent is to send her flying through the door or away from Luke.
Okay.
So, let's see. I got a 7.
Okay. And
Same spot where the AOE is.
it's got to be a contested thing, right? Because what
yes.
are you doing now with it? You doing
Basically,
damage?
yeah, and like the force, hoping the force of it will send her like flying back.
Okay, spend a Benny and you can do that.
Okay. And then I roll my damage.
And what was your spirit roll?
It's a D10.
Yeah, what did you roll?
A 7.
Okay, so
I did 5
needs to
damage.
be a vigor. She kind of blasts back just a little bit. Thought I just hit my cat. She kind of blasts back a little bit, but not super far. And she appears to have taken no damage. But comic books and shelves kind of fly all over the place. The books shoot up in the air and kind of fall all around. It says, "You are new heroes, yes? I, Gorgon, do not forget a face."
As she says this, I kind of like. I think about what she says, and then a rock begins to form on my face.
She sees you doing that and she says, "It's too late." Okay, so it's back to Clay. as she's
What a
says,
king.
it's too late. The camera shifts back to back to Clay at practice, totally unaware of this situation happening right now. Clay, you guys are now doing it's not sparring. I was a wrestler, so now I think of everything as sparring. You guys are doing drills, like defense or just drills in general, against each other, trying to score. Basically like a pickup match that you guys do on your second practice of the week. Make me an athletics check.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh,
You got 2 1s?
Hey guys.
Your legs broke.
Okay. As the skirmish, that's what it's called. As the skirmish is going on, you continue to run for, you get the ball passed to you, and you're dribbling, you start to move forward, and as you do, you hear a voice in your head. As you start hearing lots of voices in your head kind of swirling around. Like, I hope I don't. I hope I don't. Oh, he's gonna move right. He's gonna move. He's gonna. And it breaks your concentration so much that you totally, you slam into one of the large point guards before you, as you just fall back and crack the back of your head against the ground. The coach says, Davenport, what in the hell was that?
Fuck.
You know what? Get up. Go wash off. Call it a day. We're gonna get one of the subs in. I don't know what's going on with you, Davenport, but you better fix it. We got a game on Friday.
Yes, coach.
Said, hurry up before I make you do suicides again. Okay. And we go back here. All right. So she is Luke, you see all the snakes on her head kind of peel back into like almost looking like a hydra as it goes to lurch down towards you again. And she makes her roll. What's your parry?
7.
Okay, she is gonna spend a Benny. This goes over here. Okay, she is gonna spend another Benny.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, drain that Benny Bank, baby.
Okay, she got an 11,
Ugh.
which is a success with a raise. And now she does damage. Which is which is so 3d6. Boop, boop, boop. She deals 2, 5. What is that? That's 8. She deals 8 damage. Does that pass your toughness?
My toughness is 8.
So it meets your toughness. So, oh shoot. When it meets your toughness, I believe it shakes you. It doesn't wound you, but it shakes you.
Okay.
Let me just double check real quick.
Out of curiosity, so I guess when I did when I rolled the 5, she must have parried it, or it didn't do anything to her.
Correct.
Okay.
Actions, damage, applying damage, success. The damage equal to. Okay, yeah. So you're shaken unless you soak it, or you can spend a Benny to remove shaken. I'm sorry. You can spend a Benny, or at the start of your turn, you can make a spirit roll. But while you are shaken, you can only take free actions, such as moving. And we have the list of free actions and whatnot in the quick combat tab on our OneNote that you can reference. So Luke is shaken.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do a spirit roll to break out of it
Okay.
if I can. So that's a D4 and a D6.
Yes,
only
and
have
you
a
just
D-
need to get a 4.
Okay, here we go. Rolling. Come on. Nice. All right, I got a 4.
Okay, you are unshaken. That is your free action for the turn.
Okay, I kind of I take the impact from her, and then I'm like, it brings back flashes of when I was younger and I would get bullied and beat up on and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then I snap out of it and I just I'm gonna throw an uppercut at her.
Okay.
It's my one action. So Deeks, come on, baby. 8 to hit.
8 to hit. That is a hit with a raise.
Hell yeah.
So you
it
can
actually
add 1d6.
Come on, explode. That was so bad. Too. I mean, she's a super villain, so I'll take it.
So you got 3?
Yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah, doesn't do it. You try to uppercut her. She takes it and says, "I think." She kind of wipes her mouth a little bit. You see a little bit of saliva start trickling down, and saliva starts trickling down out of the mouths of each of the snakes on her head. She says, "I think we'll call this a draw."
The police are on your way. You can't go anywhere.
Just, oh, are you so sure? Now we will reset this. We will deal this. What did you guys get?
9 of hearts.
Joker?
Oh, no, I got a jack. Damn it. I saw the J and I got excited.
Oh, I think I didn't get a Joker earlier. I think I got a Jack, and I saw Jay and was like, woo! Oh, well, whatever. I forgot to add the +2 to her stuff anyways, so everyone just got a free Benny.
Hey.
All right, well, she got a queen.
Damn.
So queen, Jack, 10, 9. All right. She turns and starts running very, very quickly out. She is dashing. Now, let me see if I think there are opportunity attacks, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there are.
Okay.
I think you have to is there opportunity attacks? Just check in. Want to make sure. Setting rules. Check in. I'm checking. I'm not seeing it. I think those count as reactions, which we had said before were like you holding an action and then unleashing it whenever the trigger happens. So she dashes out. As you see her dash out, you also see what appears to be like a hover car or something swoop down as she grabs it with one hand and flies off, zooms off. And as she does, you see Gareth unfreeze as he finishes waving and saying, "Welcome to Atomic Comics."
As he unfreezes, I'm dropping quickly, like dropping the my altered form.
Okay. Yeah, he's like looking at the door. Okay, you drop it. He says, "Welcome to Atomic Comics." As police run into the door as well, and they say, they've got like pistols, their hands to their weapons on their hips, and say, "Hi, we heard there was some type of break-in.
Yeah.
May we talk with the owner of the store? Who witnessed the break-in? I don't see anybody here."
She just went out the door, officer. You didn't see her?
No, I didn't see anybody. You said it was Gorgon?
Yes, officer.
Says,
Ravaad steps up and he says, "Yeah, it was her. All of this mess you see was caused by her."
Gareth slowly turns and sees the mess and he says, "The racks! The racks! The books! They're destroyed!"
Don't worry, Gareth. We'll help you clean it up. We just got lucky that a couple of heroes came in and saved us. And I look towards Ravaad, like kind of signaling to him, like, go along with what I'm saying.
Ravaad just kind of like, I didn't see enough to really know.
The police officers, if you guys think of anything, make sure you give me a call, okay? I'm Officer Marshburn, so if you see anything, this is Officer Marshburn's case now, okay?
Ravaad kind of looks at Gareth and he says, "Hey, don't we have security cameras?"
He says,
Yeah. Gareth, how about Gareth? You just got frozen by Gorgon. You should maybe get the paramedics or something to look after you. Me and Ravaad here can take care of things. Ravaad can review the cameras, and I kind of like look at him like, you might want to take care of the cameras.
Yeah. He Ravaad kind of runs off to where cameras are, or the stuff is, and starts kind of
make
doing his best
make me a persuasion check, because the officer, as you guys go off, he says, "I think I would like to take a look at the cameras too. I could add it to my report."
Can I do persuasion in form of performance to convince
what are
him
you doing?
that I'm gonna say that's fine. We'll send you the footage to your official email, sir.
Says, make a roll.
And he's kind of like making like big movements and stuff. You said I could do it as a performance.
Yep, make a roll.
That is with 6. Okay, I got a 4.
Okay, and he is going to roll for Officer Marshburn.
Ashbun.
You got a what? A 4?
Yeah.
He is not rolling.
Marsh or Mossburn?
Marsh.
Marsh.
Mashburn. He looks
Spend a
for a
penny.
second. He looks for you a second. He says, "Well, Officer Mashburn's not that great with technology, so if you can promise that you're gonna send the unaltered footage to me, then we got a deal."
Ravaad is like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Says, do you guys have any other comments to make for my report?
Not that I could think of, officer, but if we do, we'll definitely get in contact with you.
Says, and by the way, you said that there were a couple superheroes that came in and saved the day. Do you remember what their powers were? What names they had?
Ravaad says like, I heard explosions.
Explosions?
Yeah, it was hard to tell, officer. There was so much happening at once, and Ravaad and I were just, trying to be safe and hide in the back.
Right, as good innocent college students should. You don't want to get yourself involved in the hero business. A lot of dead, well, people die all the time in the hero business. You know, it's actually, he kind of like starts monologuing and he says, it's super interesting. Anytime we find out somebody's secret identity, it's like
Ravaad
almost
kinda-
immediately afterwards, we find them dead.
Ravaad's like kind of quietly walking off as he hears that, and he's just like,
It's like, I never even learned Karma's secret identity. He kept that shit so close to chest. I don't know. And he just starts walking out. He says, I don't know. Somebody's got something against supers.
Thank you, officer. If you wouldn't mind, could get some medics to look at my manager Gareth here, please.
So sure, we'll have an EMT here stat.
as he's like talking with the officer, like Ravaad's already like using his video editing skills, like as fast as he can,
Mm.
to try and like make it seem like real shaky, real staticky. So you can only see that Gorgon came in and that she froze Gareth.
Okay, make me a technology check.
That
As
will just be smarts for me. So
as he's doing this, I'm gonna text him and just be like, try and copy what you can, and then delete us so they don't see our faces and stuff.
And he's still sitting there as you hear him like reach in and be like, "Can we get a EMT to Atomic Comics? It's just a little bit down the way from the university." He
got
looks
a
back
5.
at 5.
So instead of trying to like cut it up, he's just gonna blur out like everyone that can be seen except for Gorgon.
Okay. Luke, he starts talking to you again and he says, so you guys are gonna have to stay here until I can finish my report. And also, get your boss checked out.
That's fine, officer. Whatever you need.
He says, great. Get the red tape robots in here. And you see two robots come in and like set up. It's not red tape per se, but it's like shoot. It's like a laser fence almost. Not like lethal, but like a laser fence that you can visibly see. It says like police area, don't enter.
Like cyberpunk or something like that.
Yeah.
Ravaad has deleted the original footage.
Okay.
But he has the edited CD, and he or like compact disc, old school, but it's a poor store, so he hands that off to the officer.
Okay. The EMT comes in and he starts checking out Gareth, and you hear him like, so what's the last thing that you remember? And Gareth's like, I was waving my hand, and that's it. The next thing I know, my bookstore's all over the place. Yes. He says, I can't believe it. I'm just glad that Ravaad and Luke are safe. Everybody's not hurt. You guys are okay, right? And the EMT looks at you and says, do you guys need to be checked out too? we should probably check you out, make sure that nothing happened. Make sure you're not feeling traumatic.
Ravaad kind of waves his hand. He says, "No, we were at the back. We didn't get hit with anything. We
Yeah, I
didn't-
appreciate it. We're safe. I kind of agree with what he's saying.
The officer says, "Okay, well, so we got one perp. We got Gorgon, who came and started knocking shit all over the place. Clay, you finished off with practice? What have you been doing?"
Going back to the dorm room,
Mhm.
and I'm actually gonna get that get the drive that Ravaad had saved that video from the party on, and I'm gonna screen capture the portion of the capsules where you can actually see like aim tech and like whatever information on them, and I'm gonna send that as a text to my dad.
Oh wow. Okay. I'll get to that. So, you guys in the store, the officer, Officer Marshburn, he says, "Okay, so just going over it one last time. Okay, if there's anything else you want to add to the report." He says, he looks you real deep. He says, "Boys, if there's anything you're not telling me, you gotta know Officer Marshburn has been on the job for about 25 years. There's nothing old Marshburn doesn't find." He's like kind of a portly guy, kind of fills out his uniform pretty well, but he's rather tall. He's about 6 foot.
I shake my head and look to Ravaad.
Ravaad, he starts to say, "I remember nothing," but halfway through the word "remember," his batteries die on his thing.
He says, "Okay, well, I'm sorry to bother you. It's just we gotta be, as thorough as possible. But, here's my card. If you could think of anything, call old Officer Marshburn. I'll answer."
Will do, officer.
Says, "And remember, kids, stay safe. It's dangerous out here. If you see a supervillain, run. If you see somebody with a gun, run. Somebody pulls a knife on you in the alleyway, run. All right? Don't try to fight him."
You got it.
Oh, and the last thing, I didn't say it. If you see somebody with a grenade, hey, kiss your bum goodbye. You're dead.
Ravaad just kind of,
He says, "It's pretty lethal. I've seen at least 3 of my other officer at arms die from grenades. It's far more prevalent in Westray City than you might think."
Wow, I did not know that, officer. I'll
Yeah,
definitely.
a lot of innocent people don't know that. Oh, yeah.
Ravaad's starting to pick up comic books and pick up the shelves
It's like
and the racks.
as you guys are picking it up, he's just standing there with his hands on his hips, like, just so many grenades in Westray City. It's crazy. All right, well, you guys have a good night. He says, "Oh, by the way, I didn't get your names. What are your names?"
Luke Young.
Luke Young.
Ravaad's like, he takes off his thing and starts changing the batteries, and he just kind of looks pointedly at Luke to speak for him.
Ravaad, Melbourne.
Ah, okay. The quiet fellas, Ravaad, Melbourne. Got it. Say, Melbourne, are you perchance related to another guy that lives in Westray City?
Ravaad looks at him questioningly. He puts his thing back on and says, "Is there a name?"
Ravaad?
That's me.
No, Ravaad.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother.
Okay.
He goes to a different school.
Right. Okay, well, thank you guys for the information. I'll be sure to let you know if anything else happens, or if we need more information from you. And please give old Officer Marshburn a call if you remember anything.
Will do, officer. Thank you.
Says, no. Thank you, Mr. Luke Young. All right, you guys have a great day. And remember, watch out for grenades, okay? They click 3 times and then explode. If you hear only once, you're already dead. He walks out. The police laser thing like still stays as the EMT finishes checking out Gareth, and then leaves. Clay, you send the text message to your father. Your phone starts to ring. Your father is calling you.
I got his attention. Hello?
Clay,
Dad. You saw the picture?
I saw it.
I need to talk to you. In person.
That'll be difficult. I'm away on business right now. But
Aim text up to something.
he
don't
says shh.
I'm
Don't say another word. Don't say another word. I'll be home on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know where to meet me.
Understood.
Says, and son, say hello to your sister for me.
Will do, Dad.
And he hangs up. And we are going to end our session there. So, thank you guys so much for coming in and checking out this second episode. We will be back next week, and we would love to hear from you guys in the comments. We're going to be posting. The VOD will be up after this, so if you came late, you can watch that to see the full thing. We're also going to be posting it to YouTube as well, so that you can catch the first and second episode of this series. With that, we just want to say thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week.